It started with a hospital, a birth that might never have happened, at least not the way we were told. A blurry magazine page, a royal biographer's name trending, and Meghan Markle caught on camera wiping away tears. This week, the internet uncovered something that has everyone questioning everything they thought they knew about Meghan Markle. Because according to new whispers and resurfaced evidence, her age might not be what she claims. That's right, Meghan Markle may have lied about her age. And no, this isn't about wrinkles or filters or skincare routines. We're talking about her actual birth year, possibly being completely different from what the palace and Hollywood have always said. And the real question is, why? Why would someone so obsessed with image and control risk being exposed over something as basic as a birthday? It should have been simple. Born in 1981, Hollywood grind, married a prince. The end. At least, that's the story we've been told. But then, that magazine page surfaced. A single page with a name in the corner, 21, Meghan Markle. And that tiny number has now exploded into one of the most bizarre royal mysteries of the year. Because if that page is real, it means the official story doesn't add up. Not the timelines, not the records, not even her supposed high school graduation year. And once you start pulling at that thread, the whole royal narrative starts to unravel. According to online detectives, the page allegedly comes from a 1997 issue of 17 magazine, featuring a young Meghan Markle listed as 21 years old. The snippet even mentions that she was from Los Angeles, exactly like the real Meghan. At first, it seemed ridiculous, but then one post changed everything. I read something about Meghan's age being revealed in 17 magazine, March 1997 issue, so I looked it up. Sure enough, in that issue, her age is listed as 21. If that's true, do the math. And that's where things get wild. Because if the magazine page is real, it would mean Meghan wasn't born in 1981, but closer to 1976. That's a 5-year gap. 5 years that completely rewrite her public timeline. From her college years to her early acting career, even the story she told the world about how she struggled in Hollywood. But here's the real mystery. No one knows where this page came from. No verified archives. No public scans. Just a screenshot that appeared out of nowhere and spread like wildfire. So what's going on? Is it a fake, a cover-up, or a story that was quietly scrubbed from history the moment Meghan Markle became royal property? No official archive. No confirmed source. Nothing verified. Just a few blurry screenshots that somehow turned into internet proof. Some people said it had to be a simple typo. Others believe it exposed something much bigger. So, of course, everyone started digging for the truth. And that's when things got interesting. Because according to California's official birth index, Meghan Markle's listed birth year is 1981, not 1976, not 1979, 1981. That's exactly what the records say, the same date that's been public for years. On paper, there's no mystery at all. But with Meghan Markle, facts never seem to stay simple for long. Every answer just leads to another question, another theory, another shadow hanging over her story. Even Meghan's half-sister, Samantha, listed 1981 in her court filings. Same year, same details. But then things took another turn. Online investigators started digging deeper. One Reddit user pointed to an old documentary where one of Meghan's former teachers was flipping through a school yearbook. The caption under her photo read, "She's 44. And just like that, the internet did the math, and the questions exploded again. Some people said, see, the official records prove that magazine page was fake. But others pushed back. Official documents can be changed. What if the magazine caught her before something was updated? And through all the noise, Meghan's team stayed completely silent. No comment, no clarification, nothing. And that silence, it only fueled more suspicion. Because online, the longer a rumor goes unanswered, the louder it grows. Then, out of nowhere, Tom Bower's name started trending again. The same journalist known for exposing royal secrets, suddenly linked right back to Meghan. People began claiming Bower had been hinting for years that there were timeline issues surrounding her story. In one interview, he even said, "We know they deceived the public about the birth date and time of the whole event." And just like that, the whispers turned into wildfire. Old interviews began popping up again. ones where Tom Bauer had supposedly raised questions about strange gaps in Meghan's early Hollywood career. So when fans started piecing together his old comments with that mysterious magazine page, everything suddenly seemed to fall into place for them. Because remember, there's a big stretch of Meghan's life, from about age 5 to 18, that's still blurry. Over 10 years that barely anyone can account for. Viewers started rewatching clips, pulling old quotes, and convincing themselves that Bauer had been dropping subtle hints about these inconsistencies all along. Did he ever come right out and say her age was wrong? No, but the way he talked about her timeline, the gaps, the missing details, it left just enough room for speculation. And when a respected royal biographer's name gets tied to a rumor, it stops feeling like internet gossip and starts sounding like an investigation. From there, the theory snowballed, faster than any PR team could control. Because once people believe someone like Bauer might know more than he's saying, the real question becomes, what else is he keeping quiet about? And that's when things got emotional, when an old interview clip suddenly resurfaced. Meghan looks away, her eyes glassy, and in that split second, she wipes a tear from the corner of her eye, just a few seconds on camera. But when the age rumors started blowing up, that tiny moment became everything. Comment sections went wild. Some said she looked genuinely heartbroken. Others claimed she was hiding something, like the weight of a secret she didn't want to face. That clip became proof. Not proof of dates or documents, but something emotional. It wasn't about what she said anymore. It was about what people felt when they looked at her. Because sometimes a single glance can say more than a press release ever could. And just when it seemed like the story might finally fade, her family got pulled right back into it. Old clips of her father, Thomas Markle, began circulating again, interviews where he talked about Meghan chasing small acting roles long before she was famous. Nothing dramatic, just a proud dad reminiscing about his daughter working hard in Hollywood. But once those quotes got folded into the rumor threads, people twisted them into something else entirely, a clue, a timeline, a piece of a much bigger puzzle. Then the focus shifted to her high school days, and that's when the comment section exploded. One user wrote, "Everyone Meghan graduated with is turning 49 or 50 this year. So either she's the same age, or she was some kind of genius who skipped multiple grades." Another post caught people's attention too. Her dad went along with the lie before. Who knows, maybe he'll always cover for her. He's still her dad after all. And then, of course, came Samantha, Meghan's half-sister. She's talked about Meghan plenty of times, sometimes with kindness, sometimes not so much. Old clips resurface of her saying, "You don't have to pretend to be someone else. You don't have to dress like Diana. You don't have to say you got scholarship offers for your kids." Fans started dissecting every sentence, every old soundbite, searching for any hint that might back up the theory. But here's the truth. In all her official court filings, Samantha still lists Meghan's birth year as 1981. Did that calm the rumors? Not even a little. Because online, family drama isn't about facts. It's about feelings. It's about the thrill of connecting dots, even when those dots might not really exist. People began tagging royal reporters, asking if Kensington Palace would finally clear the air. But the answer was exactly what royal watchers expected. Silence. No statements. No quiet corrections. Not even an anonymous off-the-record denial. Just that classic royal move, complete and calculated silence. And that silence, it spoke louder than any official statement ever could. Because once Buckingham Palace goes quiet, the internet does what it always does. It fills in the blanks. Some fans claimed the royals were ignoring the rumor on purpose. Others insisted they just didn't want to say Meghan's name again, ever. But every hour of silence made the story grow. The algorithm kicked in, clips started looping, hashtags multiplied, and every new upload added more fuel to fire. What started as a tiny internet rumor had turned into a full-blown phenomenon. Everyone was talking. No one could ignore it. So here's where we stand. A mysterious magazine page from 1997. A Yibbit photo. Classmates now in their late 40s. Tom Bauer's questions. And Meghan's tears caught on camera. Maybe it's all a coincidence. Maybe people are just reading too much into it. Or maybe this has been sitting in plain sight the entire time. Because the thing about royal secrets, they don't need official statements to feel real. All it takes is a few missing pieces and a lot of imagination. And while Meghan's out there smiling for the cameras, the internet hasn't stopped watching. People are still connecting dots, still saving screenshots, still waiting for the next clue to drop. Because this story, it's not over. It's just waiting. So what do you think? Drop your theories in the comments. And if you live for royal mysteries like this one, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're just getting started.